Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Our guest isn't flying in, pulling up in a car, or just stopping by for a chat. He's rolling in after a journey that's crossed countries, cultures and continents on two wheels. His journey has spanned years, all driven by one belief: the world is one family and every child deserves to feel loved, protected and be seen. Now that road has led him here in Dubai. Please welcome Dr. Joshua Daniel Putti, also known to the world as Writer Josh. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. So usually our interviews happen right after the news stories, but you left Sharjah at what time?
7:15.
7:15. We're in Production City, guys. An hour and 2 hours?
No, 5 minutes lesser than 2 hours. I almost reach at 9:20 something.
You're on your bike or you're in a car?
No, I just driving here. My bike is on the way. It just left today morning around 6 a.m. From India. So it's on the way. So it's going to be arrive here approximately on 25th or 26th. I wish to come once again here with my bike.
Well, let us tell you, if you're coming from Sharjah to Production City, it just sometimes takes some time. But let's get to know you a little bit better. So why and where did your journey as Writer Josh begin?
It's started at the age of, you can say, like 19. I was traveling from in India. I was traveling from one place to another place, and I want to ship my bike because I'm running an orphanage over there. And because of the trains cost and everything, I couldn't ship my bike. I started riding a bike there. So that's my first experience. When I was riding, I saw the people on the roadside with most of the NGOs, they work in the cities, not on the roadside. I saw so many homeless people, so many specially challenged people on the roadside, and then I decided why I cannot do something different than the usual one. Then I started this journey called Rider Josh with the same foundation name, Rider Josh Foundations, carrying food, water bottle, clothes on my bike and distributing to the people who are on the roadsides, being homeless or in the middle of the highways where they are when they are specially challenged, they walk, they don't know where they are going and all. So I stop by, I check if they have any wounds or anything, give them the little bit first aid, and then I find many of the people, they even have wounds they don't realize. And one very heartbreaking thing, there was one guy who was on the same way, he's sleeping on the roadside. I just went to check because his hand has some kind of a blood kind of a thing on the t-shirt. When I open, I can literally saw the worms on his hand. So then I had to take him to the nearby hospital, give him the treatment and everything. So that day I decided, okay, I should start this journey very often. And I covered all over India. Then 2020 I did 8 countries with a motive called Donate Organs and Save Life. And in 2024 I started again with a motto called Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which means world is one family and every child in this world should be loved, protected and taken care of.
Wow, such a journey. So not all heroes wear capes, as we can see, I suppose. So it's taken you to beyond India, as you said. You saw many countries: Singapore, Malaysia, Brunei, Thailand, Myanmar, Bhutan, many more.
Yes.
And how do you plan your route for each country? How does it work?
So before we start any journey, I plan for the road trip, so which is connected to the interlink. Like suppose, let's say from Singapore till Russia, if the border was open till Europe, I could have entered by road without shipping my bike. And we start from Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia. So like let's say from UAE also, we plan before like 2-3 months, make a map, the whole UAE, from there to Oman, then other countries, GCC countries, and then to Jordan, Israel, and Iran, then to Afghanistan, Azerbaijan, Kyrgyzstan, Georgia, Armenia. So all these places, I make a road trip before to check. And unfortunately, sometimes there are unseen changes, where the borders are closed. Suddenly you enter on the next day, the border is closed, and you are surprised to know that. And other than that, I mainly focus to meet people, talk to them, and share my motive that, every child should be loved and taken care of, because I went through a very rough childhood, and there are some situations which I seen through my eyes, so that if any child could have taken proper care and given a proper education and something, they can be a bright future for the country as well.
So true. It's such a magnificent feat. So how is it funded? How is it supported to go to all these countries?
So I have my own businesses back in India. I have a fish farming business. I am into freelancing real estate, and I take foreign riders to the Leh Ladakh trips. And other than this, I support almost 70% of my incomes for the charities, and the other things I use for my trip.
Okay, and if you could paint a picture for us. Describe a day in a new country. How would 24 hours in a new country go? What does it look like?
It would be very nice, especially when you come along with the bike. And even if you are entering through the borders, first of all, they will be very surprised. Wow, you are from India. You are riding all the way from India. And they will ask you, oh, what's the purpose or why you are riding? And people are very friendly and nice. And till today, touch wood, it's been very nice to me. So when we enter, then people stop and ask, oh, which country you are from? Your bike looks very different. And then we start talking. That's the time I tell them that, oh, I'm riding with a purpose. purpose, for the children's safety, awareness of their protection. Maybe you may have your own kids at your home, trying to be loving them, trying to be care for them, and it make a very big difference. And if you even see any kids in the not safe zone, or please try to help them out whatever you can. So that's how I pass my message one to one, and I keep moving. And before reaching to the country, sometimes I ask the channels like Lovin Dubai and all, where it was my honor and opportunity to be here today, and I was so happy when I get the reply. And because the message, my ultimate message, is for the children's protection and the love, and the one word of love to them means a lot. So that's my thing.
Well, it's such an important message that you send, and it's our honour to have you on the show, so thank you for coming. Why is caring for children at the heart of everything that you do? You said you had a difficult childhood, but what's the passion that makes you go through this every day?
If I ask about me, I ran out of the house at the age of 14. I lived my life like a beggar for 2 years. I was begging in the railway station, eating food from the dustbins. It's not that I don't have parents. I have my parents, but I'm very angry with my dad. My dad being very strict, and he always want me to study. I want to explore, but he being strict, and he used to beat me as well. So because of the anger, I ran out of the house. When I ran out of the house, I literally saw the kids who lost their parents came on the streets, and they were thrown out of their by own relatives, getting everything they have. That has shook me like anything. I thought, I have my parents, I have a house to stay. Out of my ego, out of my anger, I came out of the house. But there are kids who are really suffering, and I need to really do something for them. So that's the reason I decided. And after 2 years, I went back home. I started working very hard, and through support of my friends and my aunt, Rupnanti, she always been there for my support. And she believed, even when my dad doesn't trust me, she believed that I will be successful in one day, and she has been always there for me. And through those supports, and by the grace of God, I was supporting the kids, started supporting an orphanage in 2013 in Africa, Uganda as well. So I keep traveling for the motive to tell that maybe I may not reach thousands of people, but at least if by my words or my ride, if 4 or 5 kids can be loved and taken care of in one country, it would make a big difference.
How special?
It's very special. Like it means like you are winning a lottery or something like that, because there are many kids which they cannot be open up. Like I have a problem, I have faced problems, or when the parents can give them a guarantee ki we are your safeguards, you can come and talk to us anything you want. When you can create that to them, you are their world. They don't go on looking for happiness in something. Mostly sometimes you can say that kids are got addicted to the other kind of stuff like drugs, smoking, or anything. Why? Because they don't get the love or the from the parents or the attention. Children needs attention. It's not that they want to show they're arrogant or anything, because they follow you what they see,
True.
at the house, like if your parents are being on a very good manner, then they see it and they behave the same thing at the outside. And if you want to be world to be very peaceful, very happy, very awesome and amazing, and instead of like many times we say that say no to drugs, even I do say no to drugs, and prevention is better than cure. Before they get into the drug addicts. Why they get into drug addicts? Because they are out of love. They have been seen the anger issues and they don't know what to do. Like why we get addicted to the smoking or the alcohol? Because we want something to hit hard. Like I ask my friends, what you get while smoking? Once you smoke, there is like thick kind of a thing which your brains gets. It is so amazing. But if they have been properly loved and taken care of, and these things has happened, then we don't need to do a slogans of say no to drugs or don't get into this, don't get into that. I think that kids they have the right to be loved and taken care of, despite of your issues at your office, despite of issues at your families, or despite issues of it, whatever it is, they have no reason for that. Even on the things like, there are so many war things are happening, kids has nothing to do with it, When the kids like, sometimes I see when there is a bomb blast or something, the pollution of the kids affecting the newborn babies, and their lifespan hardly can be 15 years, 16 years. Wow. Right? And after that, when there is a war, we always say that, set free this, set free that, there should be no. And after that, every go silence. what happening to the kids because of the bomb blast happened and the smell, and they take that. Even we born up with a good oxygen, we still have so many health issues. And the kids, newborn people, then with the bomb blast, that the what you call pollution, they take it from their thing, and their health has been affected by birth. Are they deserving that? Do they deserve that?
Of course not.
Right. So that's my motive. So at least when we think about this, and when we talk, at least some kids can be loved and taken care of, it makes a very, very big difference, and that kids will make a big more difference.
It's so impactful. And you've traveled to so many countries, and you're seeking out people that need help. You must see such sad stories.
Yeah.
And does it impact you? Does it impact your mental health?
It impacts a lot. Because when I hear from some stories, because back in India, I do help kids with the heart surgeries, cancer treatment. There is one incident which shook me like anything. There was one ma'am calling me, one person called me again and again, and telling that my son need cancer treatment, and we are in that. So basically, when these kind of things happens, I go personally, talk to the doctors and all. I was thinking that why she's behaving like this. She's doing like this, she's doing like that. And she told, okay, come here. And then she was I was like, what's wrong with her? Why she's behaving like this? And when I see her, I went with a this thinking, why are you doing like this? And when she told me her story, I was super shocked. The way she is before 2 years ago, and the way she is now, it's unbelievable. And sometimes they say that, right, don't judge the book, And when I talked to her, she showed her previous pictures. She lost her husband because of the COVID. And once she lost the husband, whole family thrown her out of the house, taking all the properties and everything. And the next minute came to know that the only son she has suffering from the 3rd stage of cancer. And she cannot tell to their mom.
That's so sad.
Yes. And it shook her whole personality.
Yeah.
And she got mentally very disturbed, And then when I saw, I felt bad of myself. I said, sister, don't worry about it. We are working on it. Until today, we have this Raksha Bandhan thing, which is we sisters tie the Rakhi to their brothers. Every Raksha Bandhan, she wishes me. Unfortunately, she lost her son as well. So these are the things, and every day we get so many emails and all those stuff stating that this kid has a problem. Like there was 1 month baby, 8 days baby has a heart issues, so many other issues, things happening like that. So even though I always tell people that we are not helping like hundreds of people, we are not like helping of thousands of people. It's no need. Just help one person. And I tell that, charity doesn't mean that, you go somewhere and work. Charity begins at your home. Talk to the person, next to you. Even maybe it can be your cook, it can be your driver. Talk to them nicely. Or when you feel them, they are very disturbed, just ask, hey, are you okay? What happened? Is there anything I can help you out? That single thing, it may be your colleague, always pretend to be very happy, the most happiest person. I always tell people that the most happiest person is the one who is going through a lot inside their heart. Even I don't pretend, I be happy and all, but I know what happens back of my mind, because I am taking care of 80 kids in Africa. We do events on menstrual hygiene, and back in India also, we help kids with the heart surgeries, cancer treatment, cerebral paralysis. And even other than that, I do support some NGOs. Like there was 120 kids who cannot speak and who cannot hear. We take them out, making them to fulfill their dreams as well. Nice. So, and every day you hear nowadays, you see different places, different wars, different countries. I ride with a motive called One World, One Family. And, we all are one family. No matter despite of everything, even if another kid is suffering, I am not particularly mentioning some name of the country or not. For me, my main motive is the kids.
Right.
Until they are safe and sound, it's the best thing.
Tell us, what brings you to Dubai?
It's a part of my journey. and one of the best place, and starting from here, covering the whole UAE, then to cross into other countries as well. And UAE has the best children care thing, in future I get opportunity, and I really hope to connect with Dubai Cares, then Emirates Red Crescent, SOS Children's Village. These people are doing an amazing job. We can say the world's best children care. They are really working very well, and once I get my bike, I really hope and get connects with these people like Make a Wish Foundation, then all Jalila Foundation. So
Yes.
these all the places, not the places maybe I want to go talk to the kids, or just to say them that thank you so much for what they are doing.
Right.
They are doing the best children care in the world. And that's my passion and motive. I don't expect anything from them, neither I have anything to give them or anything, but just want to go and say my thanks to them for doing the best, because what they are doing is amazing job. So that's my wish, to be reached to them.
Well, right back at you. What you're doing is an amazing job, and you clearly have a massive heart. And I think many people watching today, we all have big hearts, but sometimes we don't know where to begin. And so if someone is watching right now, what advice would you give them to make, you said, to make that one step to helping people?
I tell people, even if you cannot say good, if you cannot do good to others, it's okay. Don't try to back to them. And if you don't know anything, don't pass on any comments without knowing their situations. This is one thing I say. And charity starts from home. You may not do to 10 people. Just go help one person. That's the thing. And for every youth or the everyone who is watching this, I just want to say that you are the best, and be kind, be good, and do the best. Nobody can be the best than you.
So nice. Just help one person. It's small, but it's so powerful. Ryder Josh, Monday morning. Thank you for starting our week on such a positive note. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Guys, that is the Lovin Dubai with Ryder Josh. You're going to see him riding around the UAE all too very, very soon. But that was it on the Lovin Dubai show. And we'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.